Hi friends, the COVID-19 crisis is turning out to be an unprecedented event. As human race, we are confronted with so many challenges at the same time that I can't recall of any other event in the recent history. It has upended our lives and has yielded many unpleasant outcomes on many fronts. But there is a pleasant outcome as well. The clean air that you breathe. The sky is nearly blue. You can hear the birds chirp. You can see stars in the sky. At least that is what is true to my city of Gurgaon. This city last year was touted to be among the most polluted cities on the planet. And today, just the other day, I recorded an AQI of 9 in the city. Now, this AQI is something that you would associate with a Scandinavian country, but not Gurgaon. But there's a flip side to this pleasant outcome. The irony of the situation is that we had to undergo such an unprecedented event at such an unprecedented scale to appreciate clean air, something that is a free gift of nature. So much has human race traveled away from the rules of nature that we were waiting for a crisis to actually inhale clean air. Now this brings me to the concept of air quality. It has many dimensions. Vehicular dimension is one. You take away vehicles from roads and you get a better quality of air. Industrial and construction. You stop factories, you stop construction, and you see a direct impact on clean air. And there is a third dimension to it. Waste. And the way we dispose waste. The landfills nearby or the waste dumps nearby, they're nothing but methane hills. They are nothing but sources of particles, sources of a supply of suspended particles in air. Now, there is very little we as individuals can do about vehicular traffic. There is very little that we can do about industrial and construction activities in a city. But we as Indians, as individuals, we can do a lot when it comes to waste management. So I thought that while we are in the confines of our home, we are catching up with families, catching up on hobbies. Let me make 3 pleas to you. Let me articulate these pleas and request you to follow some of them during the course of this lockdown period and see if you can contribute something by following these pleas, accepting these pleas in bettering the waste management situation of the country. Believe me when I say this, India is far away, far removed from the way waste management is handled in the clean countries of today. So my first plea is waste segregation. You would have all heard about waste segregation. There is nothing new in it. It's a neat logic. It sounds simple, but and I know it's theoretical. We have hardly practiced it. Use this lockdown period to roll up your sleeves and take up waste segregation in your home. Start with simple steps. Take 5 bins, color code them differently, involve your family, and start to see the kind of waste that you generate in your household, and as family collectively start to segregate them in bins. You will appreciate the anatomy of waste. You will appreciate the difference between paper and glass. You will appreciate the difference between batteries and medicine wrappers. Why I'm saying this is that when you do this activity over a period of 2 weeks, it will start to become a habit, and you will start to influence your children, and that will contribute a lot to the waste management of the country. And why I say so? I say so because segregated waste from the household is the first step in making any improvement in waste management. State can't come and tell you to segregate waste. Machines can't come into your house and segregate waste. That is something that you need to inculcate as a behavior. And sadly so, we have never been taught about it. So the only way to do it is roll up your sleeves and do it yourself. That's my first plea. My second plea is recycle and reuse. Think about your house as a unit, and can you convert this unit into a unit of circular existence? And why it is important? Because there are 2 ways to improve waste management in the country. One is proper disposal, which you can do by segregating the waste properly. But the second is, don't send waste, reduce the quantum of waste that you're sending to the landfills or you're sending to the municipal authorities. And you can do that by practicing the virtues of recycle and reuse. See what can be extended before you can think about throwing it away. See what can be retrofitted. There's a lot of content, there are a lot of videos available online to think about recycle and reuse in your house. And by appreciating this, learning about this, learning all these hacks, you will be doing a whole lot of good to your family by inculcating the virtues of recycle and reuse. So learn about it. See what rules can be drafted around it. And the third plea is think about kitchen waste in a slightly different way. And I want to recommend you to undertake composting. There's a myth that for composting you require a pit. There is a myth that for composting you require a kitchen garden or you require a small piece of land in the backyard of your house. That's not true. You can take small matkas, small containers, and do portable composting in your house. You also don't need to be a gardener or an avid kitchen gardener to use the compost. You can, whatever compost you create, you can use it as a gift to your family and friends who are interested in it. And even if you don't have family and friends, you can just throw it in the public gardens nearby. It will be a whole lot of good that you will do. And why? Because you will reduce the quantum of kitchen waste that you are sending to municipal services again. So it's an extension of recycle and reuse, but it's fun activity, it's stress busting activity. So again, I repeat, 3 things that you can do in times of this lockdown. Waste segregation, do it yourself. Learn the virtues of recycle and reuse. See how you can make your house a circular existence, a unit of circular existence. And 3, see if you can do kitchen composting. It will be a whole lot of fun. Bye-bye for now.